Take 3. Happy Gobble Day. That's my turkey impersonation call. I just left Fremont, Indiana. I'm sure that compressor is annoying. Went to the TA, had a strip and some shrimp. Surf and turf. So if you drive for Bennett and you're out on the road on Thanksgiving or Christmas, if you're a single driver, it's $30 food credit, basically. And if you're a team, it's $60. You get a drink, meal, and a dessert. So there is little limitations on it, which no big deal. With tax, everything out the door, my surf and turf with a Pepsi was $31 and a penny. So dinner cost me $1.01. Thank you, Bennett. I do appreciate it. I don't know of any other camper toting company that does that. Now, I'm not going to say that Bennett is the best because they do have their issues. I will say that Horizon, Wave, Synergy, Indiana, Star, SkyPoint, In Transit, Transport US, Gateway, MDZ, DNT, Jimbo, Classic, Foremost. I might have already said Foremost. Maple Tree. I'm sure there's probably a couple others I'm forgetting. But anyway, them places aren't buying your dinner today. Just saying. And as a fat boy, I do appreciate a free meal. Or pretty close to free anyway. So, reason being that I'm not trucking down the road, headed home, is that the fenders that were installed on my truck, that's a whole nother rant for a whole nother video. Fenders higher than the fifth wheel. It's going to make it a little, I mean, I can hook up to a trailer, but I'm going to tear fenders up. And I'm just paying $900 for fenders, brackets, and mounts. I don't want to tear them up. So my Kid Absolute's going to fix them for free, which that's obviously, or that's obvious. But anyway, so yeah, tomorrow they'll go in the shop and they'll fix their fuck up. So yeah, that's that. Everyone pretty much knows I preach dance, but I do also preach absolute. This is the first truck I've had absolute do work on. Am I pleased with the quality of work? No. Am I pleased with the amount of time it took? Yes. Now, one could say that the amount of time it took to do the truck is equivalent to the quality that was put out, and I will agree with that. Maybe if Mike had a week, that it would have turned out different. I don't know because I didn't have a week, and if I had a week, I'd have went to Ryan's. But instead, I went to Absolute. At 3:30, 4 o'clock, Absolute pulled it in. By 5:30, they had the rear hitch welded on. Tuesday at closing time, they were done with the truck. That's 4 fenders, 8 brackets, power cord, 7-way cord, brake controller, and a hitch. I mean, fuck, that's in and out. Called In and Out Fabrication. Now, can you sit there and nitpick it to death? Yes. Look at the back. One fender's higher than the other. I mean, fuck you. See that in the picture? Right now, I just need it to be functional, not pretty. When I'm ready for it to be pretty, it will go to Dan's. It'll get stainless steel fenders and hideaway brackets. And then we'll change a few things. But in the meantime, that's not where we're at. So that's that. I'm not going to say one's better than the other because they're not equal. Ryan's labor rate, I think, is more than absolute. Ryan's lead time and Ryan's fabrication time and build time is longer than absolute. Now, if I wanted it done in a little over a day at Dan's, I damn sure could have done it, but it would have cost me some money. I'd have thrown 4 or 5 guys on it, and whatever the labor rate is, I'd have no idea because I don't really care. I just pay the bill and move on. And at the end of the day, I could have drove out of there. I'd be headed home. I'd be having my free meal in Glendale, Kentucky instead of Fremont, Indiana. But it is what it is. I also wanted to give Mike a shot and see what could be done. Now, am I done doing business with Mike? No. I'll still do business with Mike. I'm unhappy because I'm not driving down the road because one slight oversight put me in this predicament. But I also know that if I'm loaded and I go in there and I need a grease cap or my brakes don't work, I know, and Mike ain't doing it just for me. He does it for every guy I've ever seen. We'll be sitting there talking, a guy will pull in, we'll stop talking because Mike will go out there or the guy comes in the shop, figures out what's going on. Like the other day, guy came in with a gooseneck, 3 trailers on it. Anyway, another rant for another time. And he lost a grease cap. What Mike do? Grabbed a grease cap, grabbed his installer and his hammer, walked out there, bing, bang, boom. So, the guy's back on the road, less than 15 minutes, and back out making money. Now, will Ryan do that? Absolutely he will. But you're going to have to wait because his shop is busy. Just how it is. So I have to cook myself to death in this truck. Anyway, we're getting close to 10 minutes. I don't want this video to be 10 minutes. The point is, you get what you pay for, and watch when you pick stuff up from a shop. Look at it real good. So anyway, as always, y'all be safe. Y'all be good.